Next Saturday, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is all new.
And now, for your entertainment pleasure.
You know, it took them 9 episodes, well, I guess technically 7 or 8, depending on how you count it, but they finally got the trailers right.
Huzzah!
Hello y'all, this is the Ninja DC. And you know what? I actually liked Princess Spike. Not necessarily because of the episode itself, which was a good but meh episode as a whole, but because it helped me summarize what distinguishes a great MLP episode. That's something special we always talk about. See, Princess Spike is a well-structured, non-offensive episode, but it lacks that specific something. Yes, I know many Spike fans are already typing angry, disagreeing comments below about how this episode ruined Spike, but I believe they handled Spike's mistakes very well, in a way that didn't make him feel stupid. While Spike was a bumbling idiot in Spike at Your Service, here all of his mistakes are both rooted in good intentions and sound reason. His main goal was to get Twilight some R&R, and he did achieve that goal. Not to mention moving the pole match, merging the speeches, and delaying the trimming of the trees were all reasonable decisions, amongst others. Sure, a lot of them ended up Rube Goldberging it in the end, but that for the most part was unforeseeable. And even when the power does go to his head, it's not really that bad. He gets free gem cakes and a massage. It's not really that bad like his greed and Secret of My Excess. It's like if a child was made president of Disney World for a day and used that power to cut ahead in all the lines for the rides. Yes, it's an abuse of power, but a rather innocent one that a kid would make. My only real issue there is how they overplay it with his evil smirk. I mean, really overplay it. They should have really just left at him crossing his claws behind his back. That felt the perfect amount for this. Besides treating Spike with respect, this episode also has a nice structure filled with foreshadowing. In other words, the writer was setting them up to knock them down. The knocking them down also happens at a rather nice pace that does not waste time. The episode's core plot point is also very well suited for Spike. He is Twilight's #1 assistant after all, so a story about an assistant overstepping themselves by abusing their power through connections makes sense for him. However, like I said, while the episode is well structured and without any major flaws, it lacks something special. That something is a big event or development that changes the series. And when I say big event, I'm not always talking about an explosion like last week's episode. Actually, those types are in the minority. I'm talking about continuity developments that have long-lasting repercussions within the franchise. Stuff like Rainbow Dash getting into reading, Fluttershy facing her fears in Hurricane Fluttershy, or Twilight's OCD side coming out to play in Lesson 0, so she learns to keep it in check. This is why most CMC episodes in my mind focus around them getting their cutie mark fall short because, well, there's no development there. While their non-cutie mark focused episodes tend to excel as, well, they mature. Princess Spike in that regard is a rather isolated episode. This will likely not have any long major repercussions on Spike's character as he never really took advantage of Twilight's power to begin with. It makes sense for his character like I've said, but it was not a long built up problem that changes his outlook on life. This is why, to this day, I still consider Season 2 the best season thus far, as so much development happened in that season that shaped the entire series we've come to know and love. So I must thank Princess Spike for helping me put into words these long built up feelings as to what really makes a special MLP episode. And while you are a meh episode, your great structure easily pulls you ahead of Appaloosa's Most Wanted meh, and actually ahead of most Spike episodes for that matter of fact. Well, this is the Ninja DC. Keep calm and an open mind. You know, I used to consider KP the vigilant type when it comes to defending your ship. But she is nothing on Ghost. With Ghost, if you mess with his ship, he'll buck and kill you.